and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra. Well, everyone is talking about GPT-4. Microsoft-backed startup OpenAI shook the world when it had actually launched the now widely popular ChatGPT. Now, in its latest updates, the company has started rolling out a more powerful version of the artificial intelligence model, the GPT-4, which succeeds the ChatGPT. Danny D. Cruze and Aakanksha Chaturvedi, my colleagues, are joining in to answer everything that you may want to know about what exactly this new technology is. Welcome to the show, guys, and thank you so much for taking the time out. Aakanksha, to start off with you, the biggest question on everybody's minds is what exactly is this GPT-4?
Yeah, so GPT-4 is a language model. Language model is what teaches, like in simple terms, it is what teaches your chatbot or your AI tool how to interact. And the previous language model through which ChatGPT was learning was GPT 3.5, and GPT-4 is the latest language model which has given it, immense power, so to say, which has given it better abilities. Now it can, also have vision. It can the length of the content that it's creating has increased, and so these are some changes. So you can say the knowledge base, or I mean the language model on which it was working, that has got an upgrade, and that's why the chatbot ChatGPT itself has also upgraded.
It's much better, but give me a better understanding of how is it, better, more capable than, the GPT 3.5 version.
See, if you just talk about text conversations, it will look very familiar. It will look very similar to each other like
Okay,
before. But
okay,
if you delve into details, if you give it complex instructions, the new GTP4 will be better at understanding your commands, and it will be better at giving you precise details. And one thing that the last version was dealing with was inaccuracies, but GTP4 has tried to reduce it substantially, and you'll see that in the answers. I had tried to ask similar questions to GTP4 and ChatGPT. The difference in the length was quite visible. ChatGPT was giving us very lengthy and uh, it was elaborate, and it at times it hallucinated. What
oh,
hallucination means is, yeah, what it means is that it gave us inaccurate results. But
okay,
GTP4 was more precise. It told
okay,
us exactly what we asked for.
okay.
So it doesn't move around the point, it just comes to the point directly. And
Okay.
that's my observation. Yeah.
Okay. Akansha, help us understand and all our viewers as well what all can really use, which all industries and who all can really use GPT-4 and where all can it be used and how does it really change our daily lives?
Yeah, so I don't think like people end users would have any use of the language model GPT-4, but they can certainly use Chat GPT or the premium services of Chat GPT. The most place, I mean, the most important or the most relevant area where where Chat GPT or its latest version can be used is in creating content. So, say for example, so the script for this show, we could just put in that we want to do an explainer on ChatGPT. Give us a script for television, and this is our audience, and this is going to be the age group of the audience, and all those demographics. So it's going to, give us a script which is so that's one area where it can be used. I think it can also be used as a tool for conversation. For example, if you want to ask it that, okay, ChatGPT, I want to learn. I have these materials at home. Say I have potato flour, onions, and all. Tell me a recipe. So it's going to give you exact recipes.
All right, let's take the conversation forward now. Danny, I want you to come in. This is from Microsoft OpenAI, we know that. But what about the other tech giant, Google? How is that going to be stepping up its game? Is that going to also introduce some form of AI?
So yeah, Google was supposed to be the front runner in this race, but that didn't happen. OpenAI came up with ChatGPT in November, but Google has been trying to play catch up since then, and it has introduced Bard, which was quite devastating for them because during the demonstration they made an error in showing uh, uh, the facts correct, and that's what led to a massive 100 billion drop in their valuation also. And but the company claims that they are trying to fix the inaccuracies with the BARD system. But at the same time, Google is trying to incorporate AI in its other products, and it's doing it very gradually.
Yeah.
So recently, just yesterday, Google just recently announced a new Palm language model, which is similar to what GPT and ChatGPT use. But this is all. This can be used with all the Google products, such as Gmail,
Okay.
such as Sheets. So
Okay.
this will make life very easy. It's like you won't even have to write your daily mails. It will write
Right.
that for you.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, our lives are going to get very easy.
Okay, interesting. Our lives are going to get easy, but the other fear, Danny, is that perhaps it's going to replace a lot of jobs in future. So that's the big fear. So Akansha, help me understand: is that going to really happen, and should we be scared?
So I guess many places are also seeing people, let go of people who were doing jobs. So like there was this news that BuzzFeed let go of many people who were creating content or they were planning to do this, and this bought in, and because this would effectively mean that they would not have to spend on the salaries of those people, so they'll be more profitable that way. And so it is going to do that. All the tasks which can be automated, or all the tasks which are easily doable, like say writing simple codes or writing simple pieces of content, all these jobs might be in the risk. This just means that people will have to shift their skill set, if they fear. And I mean, this has been happening every time, right? Ever since the invention of steam engine, or say
Yeah.
a new machine coming in. So you just have there just needs to be a skill shift in the population, and I guess then people are safe. Otherwise,
Danny, what about you? I mean, do you also believe a lot of jobs will be replaced?
Yeah, I'm a bit optimist. I'm
Okay.
a bit optimistic about this, and I think while there's an immediate fear of job losses, but ultimately we are getting more time for creative jobs. We will be removing the repetitive jobs, and that will just help our species to focus on the real deal, on the real work. And as Akansha said, that if one path is closing, there's a
Yeah.
new way. And I think, for instance, after the IT boom, coders were the new
Sure.
go-to jobs. But now everyone can be a coder. Like
Sure.
eventually, you will be able to write code with simple English language, and that will give a lot more people chance to grow. So
Correct.
I am very optimistic about this.
Okay, but the question now is that we have GPT-4 right now. We are going to see how many industries, which all companies are you going to be using it, etc. But going forward from here, what are the other innovations that we can expect from this space?
Yeah, I think the growth is happening pretty rapidly in the AI world. You can see that ChatGPT was released to the public in November, but within a matter of 4 or 5 months, they have released an update which makes it like not twice, not thrice, but like hundreds of times better than what it was. So I am very excited to see what's going to happen to the AI industry in the next, not even 2 years, in the next 1 year. By the end of this year, we could see something very dramatic, and AI is going to take off. This year is
Okay,
going
AI
to
is
be.
going to take off how, and we are going to be all witnessing that in a very, very rapid pace, I believe. Thanks a lot, Danny, and thank you so much, Akansha, for being with us and sharing with us all those insights on what exactly is GPT-4. Of course, some more clarity awaited, and once you really experience it yourself, more and more clarity will emerge on that. But definitely, anything that you want to understand from this space, we will keep getting you updates on this space as well. Many thanks for tuning in onto Business Today TV. Until then.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.